God. Someone is dead. Listen. I've got to be... Oh, that's the complete wrong way. I've got to be on the lookout because the zombies are everywhere. They're going to chase me. They're going to kill me. I don't know what to do. But anyways, I have a confession to make. I lost everything because I died in lava and I had finally gotten all geared up and now I'm very sad and I rage quit and now I don't know what to do. But I did order a set of gear, so we should be good once I get that gear. But the zombies are everywhere. They're killing them down. We got this train station built up, but now it goes nowhere. This goes nowhere. And that village is in the way. We got to get that out of here. But I have some vision. My visions are fulfilled here, okay? I have multiple visions. What? What are these signs? Hefty build town place. I will place the town place. Why is there stuff everywhere? Hi. Hello. Gold man was here. Poopy butthole. Slay girl queen. George Hart Civet. Why everybody here? Why are they signing at me? Okay, I think that's all the signing they did. As I was saying before, I got ignored by all the signs. I have terraforming vision here. Trees. Western style. Get that Western style. Should I tell you last episode how much Red Dead has inspired me? Because I want to build a town here similar to Valentine's or Rhodes. One of those. Oh, that's my inventory. One of those big locations. But I want that as you enter a town. Maybe a welcome sign here. As you enter a town, you see this church on the hill, and you walk this way all the way into town where we'll have the main street. This village has got to go because it's in the way. Before that village has got to go, I also got to get my gear back. I'm going to be paying Camo 2 stacks of diamonds, which I don't currently have, just to get my gear back because, as I said, I lost it all and it sucks. And then we can get rid of this village, get started on our terraforming. But I gotta get some gear first. Also, I think there's some stuff I want to do in the shopping district once I can potentially get my stuff back. And we gotta be wary of the zombies. I do not want to get caught by a zombie. Being caught by a zombie would not be nice. That's where I fell and lost everything. Don't go down there. It's a booby trap. I gotta sneak through here because I don't know where the zombies are. Oh my god, those are loud. I did make some sales at my cake shop. That cake shop wasn't made for nothing. Yeah, lots of stuff happened here. I feel like I kind of set a trend. I am a trendsetter. Who's that over there? Better not be no zombie. While I'm here, I figured I would play a few games here since I don't have anything anyways. I don't have anything to lose. Let's go play a few games.
Whee! Get him! Wow! You get back here. Get him! You better not run. Ah! Oh, no! You ain't escaping today.
Dang, I'm getting jumped. Leave me alone.
How many notes? How many notes?
Stop. I have diamonds. Take them. Take the diamonds.
How many? More.
Right there. You just take him. Oh, yeah.
How are you doing? We're just torturing the poor man.
This is to get out.
Leave me alone.
He's completely helpless.
I'm not part of the set, but I have to sit and watch.
No, it's already done. We let him off the hook because he lost his stuff yesterday.
Thank you. Stop. I don't want to die.
If there's a shop that's selling pale moss, because I'm running around.
What do you need?
We have some moss at the rats.
I just need like 2 stacks of it, pale moss.
You can take moss from the rats, it's fine. We have
Where do you think you're going, bulky man?
No, leave me alone. Oh. I don't want to die.
Bulky man, we know where you live. Bulky man, do you know where Tenzu just went?
Tensu, I saw him go through that portal. Just earlier, he said hi to me. It's a bulky fella.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I want to kill him right now.
Don't kill me. He went that way. I saw him go through the portal. It's my chance. I'm going. Run. That was traumatic. They ganged up on me. I don't have anything. Put me in the corner. I almost died. But with my charming looks and my negotiation skills, we got out of it because that's just how it is. Oh, the zombies run rampant and I am scared and I don't want to die. It's been honestly like 2 weeks since I last recorded, just because I got so demotivated after losing my stuff like 3 times. It's a long story. I'm not going to get into it, but we're back here, so we actually get started on our build after doing all those goodies. Can these signs just like stop? Every time I come back, there's more signs. Silence, horse. So here's where we're going to be working on this area. I explained it a bit at the beginning of the video, but I'm going to go a bit more in depth. Also, another reason why I have not been recording as much is because I have been doing so much stuff in creative and not focusing on survival at all, which is a bit of a problem, but that also means that I have so many videos just ready for the future with all the stuff I've planned in creative. But anyways, what we're going to be focusing on today is just a small portion of what we've got planned here. We've got a main path coming here. So you're going to come from the train station, you're going to walk here, and you're going to walk into the town. We're going to have all of our buildings, a Western Main Street, and it's going to look awesome. We're going to have shootouts, whatever you have on a Western Main Street. But right here, right at this entrance is what I want to focus on today and maybe next episode, because it's horse. I need you to shut up. I'm explaining to my audience. I have a really cool church building envisioned right on top of a hill here, but that's going to be next episode, because today I just want to focus on a tree. I know, a tree. You're going to really dedicate a whole video to a tree? Yes, I am, because it's an awesome tree. I had Ben help me on a tree once again. I've shouted him out a lot as Latch Shack or Ben, but he is a tree master. He's built so many amazing trees. I'll see if I can pop some pictures up of his trees. But he gave me a little lesson on tree making, and I made this tree beside. And I want to give you some tips as I build this tree, because I learned a lot. I want to relay that information to you guys. And it's going to be a humongous tree. And it's going to be the tree everyone in town knows. You know, when you're walking down the street, you got that tree everybody in town knows. And that's what this tree is going to be. Everybody in the town is going to know this tree. Don't judge me for what you're about to see in here. It is a bit of a mess, okay? Oh, guys, don't look. Don't look. Look away. Okay, this is my storage room for now. I know, it's bad. Here's all the resources I have for my terraforming build tree stuff today. And a big thank you to Egg. He's a guy with these awesome farms that I put here. We got short grass, short dry grass, tall dry grass. We got firefly bush, we got regular bush, and these farms help me to pump out my bushes. Because, oh my god, these freaking bushes are amazing. Let me just take some of these to show you. This update came out at the perfect time for what I want to do Western, because oh, these are perfect for Western builds. I mean, look at this. Oh, that's perfect. I do have a resource pack to get rid of the firefly particles during the day, because that doesn't make sense. And that looks way better with that. And then we've got this dry grass. Just imagine patches of this and kind of like a Western plains. It's literally perfect for Western build. So that's awesome. We're going to use a lot of that today and in the future, because they're so good. But yeah, definitely need to make a storage room. Maybe I make a barn, because everybody makes a barn for a storage room, and that's someday in the future. Not now, because that's a lot of work, and I don't want to do that. We're gonna work on this hefty tree, and I'll check in with you guys once it is done. I'll tell you how I made this heftilicious tree. Like creepers. A creeper exploded here and I had to fill it in. It looks like poo-poo nuggets now, so I don't have the blocks. I'll worry about it later, okay? I want to show you my build. I'm so proud of this build, really. Oh my god, the fireflies are so pretty. Okay, this is like my favorite part of the update. Look at these fireflies. Hopefully they're in my cinematic, because that would be pretty cool. I love these fireflies. Okay, lock in, okay. I did a lot of terraforming, and there's a lot more terraforming to do, but like this is a small part just to show you what I'm doing. And I got a sign that says welcome to Pueblo Hefto, because that's the name of my town, Pueblo Hefto. Sleeping through this night. Thank you, sleeping through this night. Look at this path though. This is one of my favorite paths I've ever designed, and it makes use of the new leaf clutter. Look, we got muddy mangrove roots, and it transitions into soil sand, which a lot of people have been complaining about walking through here. But you know what adds immersion? It's horse poop on the street, because they had lots of horse poop on the streets back then. But then you can blend it in with mangrove and oak all the way to coarse dirt using the leaf clutter. The only problem is it's a pain to place. Pain to place right. Pain to place. Leaf clutter is a pain to place right. It was not fun to place. And not fun to say. But you're probably looking at this tree and being like, oh my god, Hefty, you're so glorious. Look at this tree. How are you so good at building? I would say I learned from the master, and that's Ben, which he's actually gonna walk you guys through a little bit of tree lesson later, right after I explain some things. I just want to point out some of the terraforming I did here. Look how we use the new foliage. It's actually so perfect for our area. I love it so much, and that's gonna leave right here. We're gonna have a church right there. Hopefully do that next episode. But right here, why is there grass there? That had to be a problem with my schematic. You come here and there's a graveyard, and I'm gonna put all my members' names here in the graveyard. I know that sounds weird, but I asked them, and like, that would actually be pretty cool. I know, weird, but they thought it'd be pretty cool. So if you become a member of my channel, you can get your name on the grave, which would be freaking awesome. Because once you're supporting me, you get a bunch of awesome perks, and you get your name on a graveyard. I don't know that's pretty sick if you ask me. And there's plenty of room to expand this graveyard, so if you want to become a member, click that join button. It would help me out so much. I call it a tree because it rhymes with hefty, and a pretty hefty tree it is. It's a big tree. I'm really proud of this tree, but I could not have done it without learning from the tree master, Ben. And I'm actually going to get him on here, and he's going to explain how you build an awesome tree like this. Because I feel everybody can learn how to make some awesome trees, because he's genuinely the best tree builder I know. And he helped me to make this magnificent piece. Look at this underview. I'm actually in love with this tree. So yeah, let's go. Ah, zombie. Die. Ooh, chainmail leggings. Oh, nice. So yeah, I'm going to get Ben on here, and he's going to explain how you build an awesome tree. So let's go see Ben in the testing world. So guys, this is Ben. He is a go-to tree builder. He's taught me everything I know. And today he's going to share some of his knowledge with you guys, so you can learn a little bit how to make some amazing trees. So, Ben, what do you got here for us so far? What are you laying out?
All right, I've set up a little area here. So, this first one is a finished product.
Yeah, these trees are just so nice, shaping wise.
Yeah,
You're a master.
I think thank you. Just the way they look is so realistic, and I think with my tactic, you can come very close to a realistic tree like
Yeah.
this.
So that actually leads
So
me
we're-
to something. So trees are very complex in real life, and they're really hard to nail and like get realistic. So where do you even start for something as complex as these shapes? Like, where do you start?
Yeah, so first of all, I would get reference, of course.
Mhm.
What I would do is just go on Pinterest, look for the type of tree you want to make. In this case, just look for oak trees or something. I mean, goes with any tree, of course, but in this specific case, we have an oak tree.
Uh-huh.
Or just go outside and touch grass, take some real pictures. I don't know what you guys are up to. But yeah, get a couple of different pictures for trunk size and shape, for the branch structure, for the leaves, just everything you need to make this tree.
Mhm.
This is like a cross section
I see.
of the exact same tree, and over here we have the finished branch structure without the leaves. So what I would do to start is looking at your reference and then
Yeah.
defining how tall your tree is going to be, and then starting on your trunk. The thing is, with those types of branches, they start from down here and then they curve upwards and outwards, and eventually these low ones, they come down again like this.
I see. So what you're saying is that the trunk doesn't actually go all the way up, and instead it splits out into
Yeah, of
multiple
course.
different
It's
trunks.
not just like a straight trunk.
Yeah, so that's what I see in a lot of Minecraft
What's
custom trees is have a
Yeah,
trunk going straight up and then they have branches coming off. But
yeah.
in reality, that's not
So
really how they work.
exactly, like the trunk splits off into multiple directions. So the branches cut off rather than all like originating from the trunk. And then another thing I would look out for is like the overall shape. Branch structure is very important, but in the end, you can always adjust the the overall shape by adding leaves, and that's why I always build like an outline, as you can see right here.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. How you fill in with the leaves, and that helps you shape your
Yeah.
branches out.
I usually do it with wool first and then later change it out to leaves. But yeah, just to get like a basic idea of how your tree is gonna look like from far away when it's finished.
That's what really helped me with my
Um,
tree, is because I was struggling with like the overall shape, and I was just starting with the branches. But when I noticed when I placed the leaves all the way around, I had more direction with where my branches went. So I think that's a really useful tip.
I would use on many trees I see the branches are way too thick
Yeah,
to look realistic. I would only use stairs, slabs, especially walls, because walls are very versatile.
I love my
And I
walls.
would connect the walls with stained glass paints,
Mm-hmm.
trapdoors even. And if you go further up top, I would use spruce fence and I mean, you don't have to use spruce, but fences and fence gates to visualize like these smaller branches.
Starting with the 2D shape can
Um,
be very important, just to let you know overall shape-wise where you're going to start. Makes it less overwhelming, I feel like.
yeah. And then the next step would be to transform this into 3Ds. One big thing that always helps me is if you look from the top,
Uh-huh.
the branches should form like a circle.
Yeah, that's a really useful tip.
And there's an area that kind of is very empty. It's like a dead space. That's how you know that you need to add a few more branches there.
Mm-hmm.
You do need to add a lot of branches to
Lots
make
of
it look
branches.
realistic. Yeah,
And you really should take your time with this step, not rush it, because you want a good result, you know. It's a tedious process, but it's
exactly.
worth it.
And if it looks like this, I mean, this doesn't look pretty.
Yeah,
Just know that you're gonna cover it up with leaves anyway. So
exactly.
just keep that in mind. It's just for shaping and like the overall feel. You should be able to see the branches
And
through the leaves
trees are
to make it look realistic.
really, you got to trust the process. Because I noticed when making my tree, I get discouraged when I first start. But of course, it's going to look
Hmm.
ugly. You just got to trust the process and keep going. And
Of
you
course,
eventually get
of
a nice
course.
result.
I mean, to be honest, these trees take like multiple hours.
Yeah.
Uh, if you really pay attention to detail and take your time to get the shape right. Because the thing is, if you get the shape right, like in the beginning, you're not gonna have trouble to fix it later on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm building this right now.
Uh-huh.
As you can see, I have like these outlines of how the tree is going to look at the end, but I have it on all sides, and I'm just now trying to figure out the branch shapes for this last section right here. So always make sure that you're building the branches inside of the shape that you created.
So I was
Um,
wondering, what's your process for like filling in the gaps here? So you got these outlines. What I did is I went in with like the place the blocks in the air. I just kind of connected them like that.
exactly,
Uh,
that's true. So what I always do is as I said, I build like these
mm-hmm.
structures around, and then if you have that on every branch, you kind of you can't be afraid to place some leaves in the air. It's
Yeah.
gonna look good in the end, even though there are no branches like supporting them. Make like a layer of leaves all around the tree, and then once you're happy with it, like with the base layer, you can always add shape where there needs to be.
Only go like rotundous, like make it round, not flat.
Yeah, this is not an easy process.
Yeah, this took me like 2 hours when doing my tree, so it definitely takes a while.
At the bottom, there shouldn't be as much leaves as on the top, because if you look at it from a distance, you need to be able to see the branch structure
Uh-huh.
through the leaves, like at the bottom. So it's not just a ball of leaves.
Yeah, that's definitely something I could do better on my tree. Is I kind of had the same leaf density all around, and it looks kind of coherent when it
Exactly.
shouldn't. It's a tree.
You can play with some gaps here and there to see how it will affect like the whole picture.
Mm-hmm.
If the gaps are too big, you can always just fill them in a little bit, and that's especially attractive when you're walking down here.
Yeah, I really like
You can
this
see all the
view. Do you focus on this view when you're building your trees? Like, do you come down here and check, make sure it's looking good?
I mean, not all the time, but yeah.
All right, that was pretty good. I want to thank you, Ben. These trees are amazing. I want to thank you for sharing your knowledge. Because like I said, you're one of the best tree builders I know, and this knowledge needs to be shared because it's just so great.
Yeah, no worries. Anytime.
Oh my god, there's 3 of them. Oh no. Oh. Whoa. Don't know where those guys came from. I hope you liked that lesson with Ben. He's just a magnificent tree builder. I think he did a really good job explaining how you build these magnificent trees. I just want to thank him for coming on here, because I think it's a really good lesson you can learn to put on your trees. Make trees look good. If you know what I'm putting down. Now I want to put some of my lovely members' names on these graves because they're awesome. So let me go get some signs and I'll shout each individual one out because they're awesome. So as this video draws to an end, I'll put my members' names on here and shout them out. I want to thank you guys all for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe to this channel. First member we ever got, Infoman. Thank you so much, Infoman, for all you've done for my channel. You're a really big supporter. Thank you so much. You get the big tomb. Next guy, we've got J40 Climb. Thank you so much, man. Seriously, every one of you, I thank you to the bottom of my heart. And we got Kada. Thank you so much, Kada. Got Nova here. Thank you so much, Nova. We got Eric Ledesma. Thank you, Eric. I really appreciate it. Ooh, Bedrock and stuff. What stuff are you doing in Bedrock? I can't fit that. We'll just go like next line, I guess. What type of stuff are you doing in Bedrock? That's pretty cool. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Rain Zig. Thank you, Rain Zig, for being a member. Truly means a lot to me. Vaughn, I like that name. Von Erich. Thank you, Von Erich. Frog Prince. Thank you, Frog Prince. You truly are a prince for supporting me. As Mex. Thank you, man. It's a cool looking name. I like that. Thank you. Oh, that's not where I need to place that sign. Cheerio. Like the cereal, because it's not spelled like the cereal, but it's said like the cereal. Thank you, Ramia, for supporting me. Thank you so much. Seriously, thank you guys all for supporting me. It means a lot. But now this video comes to an end. I'll put my VIP Heftals, my biggest supporters, up in the credits. They helped me a ton. Thank you guys so much. As this video ends, like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time on Project Nodenium.